is visible. Can you guys hear me well?
Yes.
Okay. So I've created 3 machines here, guys. I'm showing you the practical first. I thought first we will finish one topic, the UDR. Later we will see hub and spoke, and then we will see combination of them. That is how we are going to do that. Uh, so we have and hub and spoke, we don't literally have to do the practical because hub and spoke is combination of UDR and VNet peering. So VNet peering we have already done, UDR we are doing now. Combination of them, it is called hub and spoke. But I will be explaining the theory part to you very clearly, and if still you don't understand, if you want to see the practical, we will do the practical also. So let's get started here. Now I have 3 servers. I have application server. Let's say this is my application. Okay. And then I have a database server. And the requirement is that application server should communicate. It should communicate with database server, or maybe database server should communicate with this one. I mean, that can be optional. It can be one way, it can be both ways. As of now, my requirement is application server should talk to database server. Now looking at these machines, what do you think? Can they talk to each other? Let me open these machines. Or maybe I'll simply tell you, these are in same virtual network, different subnets. Can application machine talk to database machine?
Yes, they can.
Yes, they can do. So my business requirement is achieved here. I don't have to do anything. However, now the next requirement is that the data which is coming from application server, it could be harmful, it could be malicious, it could be something. So I want that data to be filtered at the firewall level, not the operating system firewall. I'm talking about some equipment. Let's say it is a network equipment called firewall. Okay, so I want that my traffic should go from here, from router machine. Let's call it router machine, because I want to check every traffic. Okay? So the simple answer is, why can't I simply have whatever I have here on router machine? Why can't I simply have that on database server? I mean, let the traffic directly come from application to database, और जो भी filter filter लगाना database पे लगा लो आप. That is also possible. But then this is only one machine. What if I have multiple machines like this? That from application server 2 to database server 2, application server 3 to database 3. Similarly, I have 100 servers. So what do you expect me to do? Do you expect me to put those 100 firewalls on 100 database servers, which will cost me a lot, right? I'm explaining the business case, guys, right? So if you don't understand, please do ask. That could be the possibility that I can have that software. Let me explain it to you again. I think you are not able to connect it. I just feel that if you're getting it, it's okay. I'm going to explain it again. That I have one server called application server. This is the server which gets traffic from internet directly. People are accessing this. I'm getting traffic from internet directly. Okay, now that traffic, maybe it's a Facebook, people are accessing Facebook, uploading their pictures. Now those pictures are coming here and they're being saved in database server. It could be picture, it could be article, it could be anything, any kind of data. But I suspect that that data could have some viruses, that data could have some threats. So what am I doing? I consulted someone, and network security expert, or they said that take our software, for example McAfee. Okay, McAfee, they told us that fine, you take our software, install it on your operating system, and we will make sure that no malicious data is there. Even if it hits on your machine, we will immediately delete it. It will not go to your database. I'm happy with it. Okay, this is fine. What I can do, I can install this McAfee on database server, and और मेरा काम हो गया. Direct connectivity is already there, and I wanted one software. I did it. It's done. But I had to pay some amount, right, to install it on one machine, McAfee. I had to pay them $100 per month. I'm doing that. Though the numbers and everything are vague, guys, do not quote on that. I don't know how it works exactly. What are their rates? We don't even have to know that yet. Is it clear till here, guys? Is the scenario clear to everyone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now the point is that on a large scale, you won't have just one application server and one database server. No, that is not happening. You will have application server 1. I mean, names obviously are different. right? Then you will have database server 1, you have application server 2, database server 2, application server 3, 4, something like this. I'm not changing the number. I hope you understand, right? Imagine. And you will have more than this. For sure, you will have more than this. Now let's imagine that you have to install on every machine. What is happening here?
High charges.
Charges, obviously. Very basic and major point. I mean, basic as in from understanding point of view, yes, very basic. It should come as a first answer. But from impact point of view, it's very dominating point. $100, it's not a small amount. You are paying $100 for every machine. Look at this. How much are you paying? How much are you spending? So can you not do something good for me? Your client will ask you as an Azure administrator. So what you can suggest that instead of the direct traffic, what we can do is we can route the traffic for all the application servers. Let's say these are my application servers, and all these servers are getting traffic from internet. It's okay. And that traffic is going, and it could be multiple applications, not necessarily one application. It could be multiple application, anything. All this traffic needs to go to database servers. These are database servers. As of now, it is going directly, hence I want some protection. So I am planning to install antivirus on or some firewall on all of the servers, but it is costing me a lot. It's not only monetary. I'll have to, if I have these many servers with McAfee, I will require one McAfee expert also. I'll require a team, and there are many expenses, downtime to install it on every server. So it is a time consuming and efforts consuming and money and resource hungry thing. So instead of that, what am I saying? That instead of sending the traffic directly, what I can suggest, it's let's have a network virtual appliance. I'm just making it big. It's not necessary ऐसे कुछ नहीं होता है कि ये बड़ा होगा. Just for your understanding, it is called network virtual appliance. It can be a router, it can be a Windows machine, it can be a Linux machine. Linux and Windows machine only in our cases where we are practicing. Live cases, you will always see a router, always see a router. Either a router or a firewall. Firewall here, I mean firewall hardware. Firewall is a software thing also. Firewall hardware भी होता है, hardware firewall भी होता है. So you will see either a router or a firewall, या Azure marketplace से भी आपको जो है ये मिल जाता है router, Azure router. It could be anything that is not bothering you, and it's not even your job usko configure karna wo sab karna. It's not your hectic. You will get that for sure from networking team, from security team. It's their job to give it to you. What is your job? It's just make sure that all these machines, they are not sending any traffic directly. Instead of sending traffic directly, what are they doing? They're sending the traffic in this manner. That's all you have to do as an Azure administrator. That's all you have to do. That's it. Whatever needs to be configured at NVA, network virtual appliance, it is not your job. I'm gonna do it now, or maybe you will also do it, because now we do not have a predefined NVA, right? We do not have network virtual appliance. So I will have to create one. You can simply call it network appliance also. It's okay. Ignore the spelling mistake if there is any. So your job is only to make the route table in route so your traffic can flow in this manner. I do not want, I say an application owner does not want, their requirement is they do not want any traffic to be going straight away. It could have virus, it could have malicious data, it could have anything. I do not want to take that risk. And I do not want to spend this much of amount to have this on every machine, every server. It is amount, it is downtime, it is skill set, everything it's needed for that. It's better that I have only one, and then you guys help me to route my traffic like this. This is your business case. Literally, you can use this as your business case, that we had an application or multiple applications. We had a client who had multiple application servers and multiple databases. They were in same network. Communication was easy. However, due to some reason, some security reason, some filtering reason, some policy reason, some logging reason, it's not always security virus वगैरह. Maybe they want some for logging reason. कोई उन्होंने थर्ड पार्टी बढ़िया सा टूल ले रखा है जो लॉगिंग बहुत बढ़िया करता है. आई मीन ओएस लेवल logging happens, but maybe to a certain level. I have purchased a tool which will do a proper login. Logs I'm talking about. Login as in not log out, login. Logs I'm talking about. So it captures log and everything in a very particular manner. Again, I do not want to install that software on all the servers. I will install it here somewhere in the middle, and I'll make sure my traffic flows from here. Or let's say I want to control some sort of traffic. So still, instead of doing it on individual servers, I can do it on this network virtual appliance. I as in your network team will do it or your security team will do it. You as an Azure administrator, your job is to create this user defined routes. So the traffic doesn't flow like this. Instead of this, the traffic should go like this, yahan se, and then jo bhi uska destination hoga. Is it clear to everyone, guys?
Yes.
Now, what kind of source, what kind of server it is? Is it source, next hop, or destination? This side, the one which I have highlighted. What is it?
Source.
So
Source.
Source.
What is this? The middle one?
Destination.
The middle one.
Destination.
Hope.
Middle one. Oh, hops. Hops.
then is
Yes, it is called next hop. Why is it
Next
called
hop.
next hop? That where do you want your traffic to go? That is what it is asking. Where do you want your traffic to go? This could be next hop. Okay, this is the next hop. And then if the one is source, another one is next hop, it's pretty obvious. What is this?
Destination.
Yes, it is destination. It is source, that is next hop, it is destination. Clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, these are the machines. This is my application server. This is my database server. My traffic is going from here directly to here. I want that traffic to go from a router machine. This is what we have to achieve. This is what we are trying to do. Is the business case and practical clear to everyone that what am I trying to achieve here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, got
It
it.
may take some time and we may fail on the practical part because as I told you, we do not have a network virtual appliance and we have to do many settings, many changes in OS. So that might not work for the first time. If it doesn't work, I'll create it from before the next class. I will create a proper setup and I'll show it to you in next weekend. But let's give it a try. At least you should know the steps and everything. And if everything goes well, it will work. So first, let me turn on these machines and show it to you. First, let's verify whatever I'm saying here कि ये traffic यहाँ से जा रहा है, this traffic is flowing from here and from here. It's okay. This is all verbal. How do I test that? So let's log into these machines then one by one. I don't have to log into this machine as of now, right? So I am logging into this machine, application server. Again, public IP, it is just to take remote. Otherwise, it's not required. We always deal on private IP. So this is my application server. I'll log into my database server also. And before pinging and everything, guys, it's a very basic thing to turn off the firewall. Here I'm talking about the Windows firewall. Basic things which we have been doing before pinging. Otherwise, you won't even know कि वो traffic flow हो ही नहीं रहा है. Is it your Azure's problem or is it blocking at the uh, operating system level? So it's always better that you turn off the firewall. First, let me log into both the servers. The one which is already there, the one where I'm logged in, that is my application server. And now I will be logging to my database server. I'll show you only one way route. Same thing you can apply in both ways. Because as of now, my requirement is my database server, it is not sending any replies. And even if it is sending, I'm happy that my database server sends something, my database server sends something back to my application server directly. I'm happy with that. I have no issues because I trust my database server because my database server, it is not getting any traffic from outside. internal traffic को ही वापस भेज रहा है. This traffic has been checked already. So the reply, let's say the red ones are replies. So if replies are going like this, I am happy. I have no issues. But if the requirement के reply भी ऐसा जाना चाहिए, that can also be achieved. But this traffic, the one which is coming from source, because this is connected to internet, people are connecting to these applications over the internet, they are uploading pictures. So maybe some hacker, it's hiding some rule or something, maybe some trojan or something in those pictures and trying to upload it, which could hack my database. Hence I definitely require that this traffic should go from here and it should have this filter. That should be the possibility, that can be a possibility. But while sending a result back, it's okay, I know it's my database, I trust them. So both things can happen. You can create one way rule, you can create two way rules. But first thing, let's check whatever we are claiming here, let's check them. So left side, it's my application server. Right side, it's my, I hope you guys don't see the mirror image. First, let me open command prompt or PowerShell. You don't have to run it as an admin, but I am doing it because I may have to use it for some this one firewall turn off or etc. Otherwise, just to ping, it's okay. You don't have to open it in admin mode. But if you do, there's no harm. If you have access, then only you will be able to do it. Otherwise, you won't be able to do it. So this machine is mine. It's application server. This is my database server. Is it readable, guys?
Yes.
Yes, Alvin.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Now I have to ping this machine from the. How do I check if they're communicating? Obviously, ping. As of now, I'm bothered of the traffic which is going from application to database server. So let's ping 10.0.2.1. First check if the connectivity is there. Looking at the pin, what do you think? Do we have the connectivity or not?
No.
And but I told you these are in same virtual
No,
network,
IP
same
is
subnet.
10.0.2.4.
Oh, so did I type the incorrect IP? Yeah, 2.4.
Yes.
Okay, but I told you these are in same virtual network and these are in same different subnets. So should there be any connectivity or not?
Yes.
No connectivity.
There should be
Should there
connectivity.
be or not?
There
There should
should
be.
be.
There
Should
should
be.
be.
Should be.
There should be. Is there any connectivity or not?
Right now,
It's
no.
not.
What do you think? What is the problem?
Firewall, sir.
Firewalls.
Maybe connectivity is there. It is just the firewall which is blocking your traffic.
Blocking.
So first thing you will do is turn off the firewall and check. By the way, if you want to check the connectivity के portal level पे है या नहीं, वहां पर वो troubleshooting वाले में जाकर you guys can check, right? If you don't want to directly turn off the firewall. But we know now, we have been practicing and we know, and this comes with practice. You will simply know कि हाँ, this is for sure because of firewall. And you will have that confidence कि हाँ, इसको आप बंद कर दो firewall को and it will work. So now if I ping the same IP address, it is pinging. Okay, if I ping it from here, though it's not required, I'm not worried about the traffic which is coming from database, or maybe my application is work in a manner where I don't send any traffic back. It is just a data collection website. I don't send anything back. It's okay. Okay. So now connectivity, it's there. Now next thing,
So-
what do I have to check? Sorry, someone
Uh,
was asking something.
Yes, sir. Can I ask her or
Yeah.
shall I afterwards?
No, please tell me.
सर इफ व्हेन वी आर लाइक अभी हम देख रहे थे कि फायरवॉल आपने वो ऑफ किया है
हम्म।
सर, ये हमें जब पोर्टल में हम लोग काम करते समय हमें कैसा पता चलेगा सर ये पोर्टल में फायरवॉल ऑन है कि ऑफ है करके?
फायरवॉल में हमेशा, सॉरी, एक्चुअल एनवायरनमेंट में हमेशा ऑफ रहेगा. It's always off. And by the way, how do you guys will come to know? Who can tell me how can I check my firewall is off or on? Yes, guys, anyone? How do I check if my firewall is on or off?
सर व्हेन इसमें जाके वो आई थिंक सर्वर में जाके लेना पड़ता है ना सर, अपन सर्वर में जाते जब
server, you can go to server manager and there you will see whether it is on or off. But as I told you guys, worry about it when you go to firewall off रहेगा, ये सारे issues नहीं होंगे, ये सब कुछ already किया हुआ होगा. Plus you do not work on operating system level, an application team, and they will do that. Here we are doing it, practicing, we are telling, we deploy
सर.
or
I'm not audible.
guys, can you hear me?
Yes, now.
Yes.
Guys, can you hear me now?
Yes,
sir,
you
yes,
are
sir.
on.
Okay. Sorry, I think there was some issue with my headphone. I've removed that. I hope I'm clear enough, right? I'm using the laptop speaker directly. Okay. So I was saying that you don't have to worry about it. This is training session. आप ही create कर रहे हो, आप ही test कर रहे हो, everything you are doing. In live environment, you don't have to worry about it. You create something on portal level, and it's your application team, it's their job. They will do the testing, whether it is working or not. And they will come back to you. Okay, fine, it is working. You can close your request, or it is not working. And then maybe you can start the troubleshooting. And troubleshooting, you will do only on the Azure portal. Got it, guys? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
OS level
Yes, sir.
troubleshooting, you are not going to do it. How to check if IPs are connecting or not at the portal level? We have many ways, right? If they are in same subnet, by default, they are talking to each other. You don't have to worry about it. If these machines are not speaking to each other on ping, but RDP it's being connected, if I am able to take the RDP of this machine, the connectivity is there. You can simply raise your hand that the connectivity is there, nothing wrong from our side. If you're just not able to ping it, maybe it's blocked on your OS level. They will check it. So connectivity, it's there. Now, what next thing should I check? My requirement was that it should route from one particular network virtual appliance. So how do I check that thing first? Where is it routing from, the traffic?
Press the IP.
Sorry?
Use tracer command.
Press
Yes.
the command.
So the machine which is in question, it's database. So I want to see that my traffic from this one, from my application server, how is it going to my database server? So I'm going to use tracer. किसको trace करना है मुझको? मेरे database server को. So I'm going to put the IP address of that server. Is it using any hop? What is it doing? Or is it a direct connection? What do you see?
It is a direct connection.
It is a direct connection. There is no hop. Look at this. I wanted to access my database server.internal.cloudapp.net, as in we have google.com. Uska usi tarah se domain hai. What is the IP address of that? 10.0.0.10.0.2.4. This is where I wanted to reach. And I reached it directly. There is not a single hop. This is the current situation. What is my requirement? My requirement is that it should go from where? It should go from this machine, from the router machine. Is it clear, guys? Still here? The business
Yes, sir.
requirement and issue and what are we trying to achieve? Is this clear to everyone?
Yes, Selvi.
Yes.
Let me log into the router machine and then I'll show it to you. How do we achieve it on the portal? What all do we have to, what things do we have to do on OS level? OS level, I have to check. There are many steps. Let's see if we can do that, but we'll give it a try at least. Portal level, we are quite confidently we will be able to finish it. But let's say this is the router from where I want my traffic to be floating, or from here I want my traffic to be routed. Normally it is a router. Normally it is some appliance. You don't even have to log in. You don't even get to log in there. आपको मौका भी नहीं मिलता कि उसके ऊपर आप log in करोगे. Simply get an IP address that this is a place from my traffic should route. And you don't have to worry about it कि वो क्या है, उसके ऊपर आपने कैसे configure कर रखा है. Did you install your firewall properly or not? Did you install your antivirus properly or not? None of your business. As an Azure administrator, they will ask you, do this, you have to do that. Simple. If I check the ipconfig 10.0.1.4. So this is the IP address of this machine. So what I want here, that the traffic which is coming from 10.0.0.4, this is the IP address, right? Right. So the traffic which is coming from 10.0.0.4 and which is going to 10.0.2.4, it should go from 1.4, not directly. It should go from 1.4. This is my requirement. I hope this is clear to everyone by now, right?
Yes.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
asking you again and again, guys, though I've explained it. I hope I understand you have understood it. You might feel that why am I asking again? But I'm doing that because this is important topic and I do not want you to miss anything here. That is the reason I keep on asking frequently. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. What do we have to do here? It's we have to create a UDR. How to create that? A user defined route. So let's search for it. Route tables. Do we have any route tables? No. Let's create a route table. Any condition do I have resource group? Did we mention? Did I mention anything about it? That which
No.
resource group should it be a part of, or it can be in any resource group? What do you think?
It can be in any resource group.
Yes, any resource group. Guys, resource group का अब तक जितना हमने पढ़ा exception there is only one, which is availability set. Otherwise, it can be any resource group. But for now, so it will be easier for me to delete. I'm using the same resource group where my machines are. I'm using the same resource group. What about region? Do I have any condition on region? Or it can be any region.
It should be in same region.
Same region.
Let's say where my machines are. It is in South Central US. So if I create it in East US, I won't be able to see it. Forget using it. दिखेगा ही नहीं मुझको. So I'm going to select South Central US. Name, it's okay. Put whatever you want. Or let's say I'll call it router appliance, I'm calling it. Propagate routes, we are not discussing it now. I will explain it to you later, but rarely I've seen people asking that. So let's leave that. Maybe I'll put it no. Next. Tags, you know. Review. Create. Doesn't take much time. It's not like VPN and 3 Azure Bastion, which takes 20 or 25 minutes. It won't take that much. It will be created easily. So now we have our route table created. Where do we apply the route table, guys? The scope of route table?
Route subnet.
Yes. Let it get created and we'll go ahead and check. It is being deployed. Meanwhile, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. Okay, it's done. And we have only 8 minutes left in this session. So I don't think so we will be able to cover hub and spoke here. Maybe today we will finish. We have one more session though. Today we'll finish UDR topic completely. Hub and spoke, maybe theory part. Next session, we are going to do hub and spoke final thing and our load balancer. And then we are done with our network segment. Then we will start with storage. Before we go to storage, I will send some details to you to read basics of storage. So you should know what is storage. Okay, now our route tables are ready. Our route table, we have only created one. Route table is ready. Where do we apply that? Or at subnet level. So I go ahead and check. Is it associated with any subnet?
No.
Which
No.
subnet should I use? I hope you remember the business case now. That what am I looking for? कहाँ से क्या होना चाहिए? I have explained it to you. Which subnet should I use it? Associated with
10.
Yes, which subnet? I understand you won't know the name, but guide me. Which subnet? Or ask
The
me
subnet of
questions.
the
Route machines which you have created to that subnet, we have to.
Okay. Anyone else thinks differently?
So
So we'll associate with the virtual machine, which is router machine, something like that.
Same answer like Anisa, right?
Okay.
Anyone else who thinks it should go on destination or
Source.
anyone thinks it should go to source? Just checking, guys. Does not just because I'm asking other option does not mean first one was correct or incorrect. Not saying that as of now. Anyone else who thinks कि नहीं destination पे लगना चाहिए, or anyone else who thinks कि नहीं ये कहीं और लगना चाहिए? What do you think?
It should be associated on the
Maybe on source.
source machine.
Yes, it
Subnet.
is definitely on the source machine. It will never go on the appliance subnet. It will never go on the appliance subnet. You will be stuck in loop. And it is not going on destination also. So it's always source, always at the source subnet. So which is the source machine we have? Which one did we discuss? Source machine?
Application.
Application
Let's
machine.
go ahead and check that what is the name of the subnet where this application machine is hosted. Can someone read the name of the subnet for me? I want to see how quickly you guys can navigate the page.
App
App
subnet.
subnet.
App
App
subnet.
subnet. Which is the VNet? The name of the VNet?
VNet simply.
VNet.
VNet.
Name is VNet. Subnet is app subnet. So let's go ahead and click on associate. Select VNet. I'm going to see only one VNet. Why? Because in this region, I have only one VNet. Simple. And then subnet. I have multiple subnets. But which one is in question now? App subnet. So let's connect. Okay. It takes 2 or 3 minutes to get applied or to get replicated. It has been applied now. Now, do you think if I do the trace search, it will work? What do you guys think? If I do a trace search, will it go from the router machine?
Yeah, it should go.
No.
No, it will be go from first app source, फिर next hop, then destination.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Will it go to the next hop? We will go to the router
UDR
machine.
is remaining, right?
No, it will not work.
No, it will
Will
not
not
go.
go. Guys. Why? Because as of now, we have just created a route table and associated that route table. Where is the route? Did I define the route anywhere?
No,
Did
no,
I
no.
ever mention this machine? अब तक हमने जितना किया उसको पता भी नहीं है that there is a machine or appliance something like this. They don't even know. So let's go ahead and do that. So how do we do that? We define routes here. अब हमने route table बना लिया, उसको associate कर लिया, सब कुछ हो गया. Define the routes here. Click on add. You can go to routes. I hope you guys can see the cursor. Above the subnet, we have routes. Under the route table, we are creating routes. Do I have any existing routes? I don't. Click on add. Let's give it a name. So maybe I'll say first route. Always give meaningful name. As of now, we are just writing anything. It could be production route. It could be development route. It could be XYZ application route. Now, what is the destination type? What is the destination type I have, guys?
IP address.
IP
can
address,
select
yes.
IP address.
If I select service type,
IP.
here I can select anything, that any action group, internet, anything, that any traffic which is going to internet, it should be there. So don't worry about the, okay, internet is not there, I guess. So don't worry about the service tag. We'll always go to IP address. Okay. Now, do I have the IP address of destination?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we have.
From the machine. Any questions still here,
Can-
guys? This is the, if I want to target only this particular IP, I will put the CIDR of 32. If I want to target the whole range of this IP, I will do this. I mean, what, however is there, I think it's 24. I will do this. So isse kya ho jayega now? Every traffic which is going to 10.0.2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, all 255 address, they are my destination now. Are you guys getting it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Or if I want only for that particular machine, this is what I'll do. But it won't take without CIDR. So if you want to target only one IP, you always select 32. Now this is only for that specific IP. And beyond these two, if you want, And wherever the data is going from this machine, it should go from here. So you can do 0.0.0.0.0. This is everything. Internal, external, private IP, public IP, internet, everything is covered here. When you type 0.0.0.0.0, everything is covered here. Got it, guys? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes, sir. Right.
Yes.
So we selected destination. Now we are selecting next hop. Now, what is a next hop? Is it my virtual network gateway? I hope you understand by now what is a virtual network gateway. We have worked on that. But do we have a virtual network gateway as of now?
No.
No.
Is it a virtual network? It's a next virtual network we're talking about. This will come under hub and spoke. But no, what do we have as of now? What are we dealing with?
Virtual appliance.
Virtual appliance, right? Now select the virtual appliance IP address. In this case, what is that? I'll have to go to my virtual appliance. Select that IP address. Yeah. So I've selected my destination. I've selected the next hop. Anything pending? Look at this. Anything pending? Source, next hop, destination. We have selected destination and next hop. Anything is pending, guys, here?
The reverse traffic also is pending, no?
No, we are not dealing with the reverse traffic, right? What did I explain
Okay.
as a business case? Whoever asked that question.
Okay.
What is my business case? I'm not worried about, I'm not sending any data back. And if you have to do
Okay.
reverse traffic, same thing, you will go there and do it. Yes, guys, is anything pending here? What do you think? Am I missing on
No.
something?
No, sir.
No,
Right.
sir.
What about the
Next
source?
hop.
What about the source? I selected destination. Guys, 30 seconds are pending. Let me finish that session. We'll start in 5 minutes. 15:35. I'm just waiting for the video to get converted. Otherwise, that gets corrupted. So I'll see you in 5 minutes using the same link.
Okay.